5 seconds to go. Start. My dear countrymen, these days many experiments are being conducted for the education of children. The effort is to enhance the creativity of our children and their love for books. It is said that books are humans' best friend, and what better place than the library to strengthen this friendship? I want to share one such example from Chennai with you. Here, one such library has been set up for children, which has become a hub of creativity and learning. It is known as Prakrit Arivagam. The idea of this library is the brainchild of Shri Ram Gopalan ji, who is associated with the world of technology. During his work abroad, he remained connected with the world of latest technology. But he also kept thinking about developing the habit of reading and learning in children. After returning to India, he established Prakrit Arivagam. It has more than 3,000 books which children eagerly wait to read. Apart from books, different types of activities being organized in this library also attract children, be it storytelling sessions, art workshops, memory training classes, robotics lessons, or public speaking. There is something or the other to the liking of everyone. Friends, the Food for Thought Foundation has also established many wonderful libraries in Hyderabad. It is their endeavor as well to ensure that children get books to read with solid information on as many topics as possible. The Prayog Library of Gopalganj in Bihar has started being talked about in many cities in the neighborhood. Apart from youths of around 12 villages getting the facility to read books from this library is also providing other important facilities to the people. Some libraries are such that they are very useful for students in preparing for competitive examinations. It is indeed very heartening to note that the library is being used in the best possible way to strengthen the society. You too should develop friendship with books and see how it brings a change in your life. My dear countrymen, I have returned from Guyana, a country in South America, the night before yesterday. Thousands of kilometers away from India, a mini India dwells in Guyana too. Around 180 years ago, people were taken to Guyana from India to work in the fields and for other tasks. Today, people of Indian origin in Guyana are leading the country in every field, be it politics, business, education, or culture. The president of Guyana, Dr. Irfan Ali, is also of Indian origin and is proud of his Indian heritage. When I was in Guyana, a thought struck my mind which I am sharing with you in Mann Ki Baat. Just like Guyana, there are lakhs of Indians in dozens of countries across the world. Their ancestors have their own stories of decades, even those over 200 to 300 years ago. can you be on the lookout for such stories of how Indian immigrants made their mark in different countries, how they took part in their freedom struggle, how they kept their Indian heritage alive. I want you to find out such true stories and share them with me. You can also share these stories on the Namo app or on MyGov with hashtag Indian Diaspora Stories. Friends, you will also find an extraordinary project going on in Oman, very interesting. Numerous Indian families have been living in Oman for many centuries. Most of them who have settled there are from Kutch in Gujarat. These people had created important trade links. Even today, they have Omani citizenship, but Indianness is ingrained in their persona. With the support of the Indian Embassy in Oman and the National Archives of India, a team had started the work of preserving the history of these families. Thousands of documents have been collected under this campaign so far. These include diaries, account books, ledgers, letters, and telegrams. Some of these documents even date back to the year 1838. These documents are full of sentiments. When they reached Oman years ago, what kind of life they lived, what kind of joys and sorrows they faced, and how their relations with the people of Oman progressed. All of this is a part of these documents. The Oral History Project is also an important basis of this mission. In this mission, senior people from there have shared their experiences. People have expressed in detail about their lifestyle there. Friends, a similar oral history project is being carried out in India as well. Under this project, history enthusiasts are collating the experiences of the victims during the period of partition of the country. Now, there are very few people left in the country who have witnessed the horrors of partition. In such a situation, this effort has become even more significant. Friends, the country, the place that preserves its history, its future is also secure. With this very thought in mind, an effort has been made in which a directory has been created to preserve the history of villages. A campaign is also going on in the country to preserve evidences related to India's ancient maritime capability. Under this series, a very big museum is also being built in Lothal. Apart from that, if you are aware of any manuscript, any historical document, any handwritten copy, you can preserve it with the help of National Archives of India. Friends, I have come to know about another such effort being undertaken in Slovakia, which is related to conserving and promoting our culture. Here, for the first time, our Upanishads have been translated into the Slovak language. These efforts also underscore the global influence of Indian culture. It is a matter of pride for all of us that there are crores of people across the world who cherish India in their hearts. Stop.